Lo siento.
Howdy. I don't know what that means.
Hello, how are you?
Howdy. Needs to be a lot of training going on. Freaking A. I realized I've given everything I can to the department. It's my time to retire. Would not be fair to me to occupy my position when my heart is elsewhere. From the time alongside my partner Lily, we just spoke long of one day retiring together to a peaceful ranch life. I've watched many of you grow into incredible deputies. Great. So you think it's something which cannot be returned, or is it because I can't? I used to look up to you. I don't know. When I first came to Crossing, I heard the stories of the Wild became the dating gang. They used to fill me with wonder and hope. They sounded so daring. Here's a bunch of kids down on their luck. They would band together to look after each other and protect each other. It all sounds so noble now since you have taken my brother away. The stories just feel hollow. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. There it is. All right. Let's go down there then. Sure. Okay.
Deputy.
Howdy. Howdy. Do you know where Wiley is? Is he here yet?
Not yet. They're going to be taking the train down from McFarland's.
Okay. I just rode through there, didn't see the train, so they must not be there yet.
Nope. Well, they're at McFarland's. We just came, rode down with him to McFarland's. Then me and Valen went down here.
Oh, alright.
They should be here any minute.
I just rode through there. I wasn't paying much attention who was there, though. There were people there.
Yeah, that was probably them.
Oh, no, not that. Oh, you are wearing a leather jacket down here. It's beyond me.
Well, gonna be on the train. It was just piss and rain,
That's true.
and it's the middle of winter.
It's true. It's not as cold down here, though, as it is up eastern way.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not until nightfall.
That is true. It does get very cold at night.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I'm in the shade. I've been going in and outdoors, and like I said, I'm still drying off from the rain.
Doesn't seem to be, is there a whole lot of activity going on?
A couple of people just headed out of town. Didn't recognize any of them, really. There's a fella in a brown poncho and two people on one horse that headed up towards the canyon.
We'll walk down over to the water barrel.
Mm-hmm. Valen should be around town, I think, checking the telegrams. So if you want to walk back with her, she should be around there.
Yep, I'll go up there and make sure she's still alright up there. How long she been over there?
A
Not
couple
too
minutes.
long. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Howdy, senior deputy.
Alrighty. Handy.
Howdy. Give me 1 second here.
Alright. I believe Shaw is over by the office.
I believe so, yeah. He said you were over here, so I just came by to make sure no one had kidnapped you.
Yeah, I was just sending a telegram to the marshal asking to be placed somewhere. Also got a couple telegrams, so I was reading them.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. As much as I want to be a senior deputy of roads, looks like I'm going to be a senior deputy of Valentine.
The urge to go and to jump on your
You're gonna be the senior deputy of Valentine?
Yep, that's where we've got the most need for seniors right now.
Yeah. Well, that's where I'm stationed currently. Even though I feel like I spend a lot of time in roads.
I live in roads, and most of the things I love and care for are in roads. So
How's the town?
seems relatively calm right now.
Mm-hmm.
Couple folks in town, but no one really of note.
Train feels like it's running late. Anyhow. Hold on.
Looks like there's a lot of training going on.
We got our training. We're gonna have some training up for the cadets. We got training all over the place.
Yeah.
Training. How many times can I say training before it don't sound like a word no more?
I don't know. Keep going.
Okay, after this, probably gonna do a bit of training to make sure I'm, good to be a senior and all that, and know what I'm doing. Probably gonna do some training with cadets afterwards. Gonna do some training with newer deputies as well when I can. After this training, especially.
Mhm.
I don't want to say
The
the
train
word.
training is
I'm not saying. I'm not saying the word anymore. I'm not saying
the
it.
train training was interesting.
That's what we're here for. Train training. Train on a train.
There we go.
I believe Gray is on his way.
Oh, that's good. Which one?
August.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Shot. Probably
Gun range
snake.
probably.
Oh, that too.
Anyway, I'm just gonna nosy and check. Could also be people shooting vultures or whatnot.
Probably. There is a range here.
It sounded like it
Oh.
came on the west side of town, southwest, like towards the diner.
No, no one's using the range.
Huh.
Could be someone hunting still, but
It sounded like to me on the other side of the diner here, southwest. Like to the left of the telegram station. That's just me. Could have been a snake, is what I'm assuming.
Big clairvoyance.
Oh god. Now he's clairvoyant, now he's a savant.
Ay, ay, ay.
psychic.
His head's gonna be too big for his shoulders at this rate.
You know
He's
what
gotta
it was
start
we were
levitating.
talking about?
That's true.
Hola, everyone.
Yeah.
Tapitara on the back and Tapitara. I'm
Howdy.
Sancho. Pleasure to meet you. Ay,
Pleasure to meet you.
stop it.
Yeah. Apparently there's a fella that's just going around hunting, so that's probably what that is.
Ah, right.
It's
Okay.
some. He looks like he's I don't know how to explain him, but he's wearing a little bowler cap and he's running out hunting.
Okay. Very thin, I take it. If you're calling him a little boy.
He just looks like he belongs in the streets of like Saint Denis or something. You know, that kind of look.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. His face is really grimy. He's just running around everywhere. You get on the roof, cutting snakes up and throwing them off the rooftop. You know, that kind of thing. I was watching him when I was waiting for the tailors. He's just a little rambunctious fellow.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we usually ask people to clear out the wild animals to get in
Oh
armadillo
yeah, that's
anyway.
what he was
just-
doing.
Yep. So
Mhm.
nothing too bad.
Ah, no, it's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we'll see if we can find this fella. You two have a nice day.
Yeah, you have a good one now. Stay safe.
It's on the other fellas.
Horses.
That's probably our group.
Could be us. Nope.
Hey, evening.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
Just miners.
Did you say miners or hunters?
Hunters.
Oh, they said miners. I was like, I don't know where you got that impression with the
And the
animal
mining
back up.
deer.
Yeah.
What do you think? You
I also
run
heard
up
that.
and you bludgeon a
See,
deer
look
to
at that.
death
She
with a
also
pickaxe.
she also heard miners. It's not just me.
I don't know how you heard the word miners.
I'm just going to think to
Bludgeon a deer
myself
to
here
death
for a
with a
bit.
pickaxe.
It is a group of miners. Now that I have
If
married myself to the R. Is that better?
If wiling them come through, just, if you could just tell them, wait a second, I'm just going to be thinking in my head, for a second.
I don't know where the train is. It should be here.
I don't know.
I mean, they were pretty engrossed in conversation, so.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
take
gonna
this one,
take a
grab my
moment to
food.
myself inside.
Yeah.
Oh, you beat me too.
Yep.
Hey there.
Howdy. How you doing, Shaw?
I'm doing all right. Been a hell of a reacclimation period.
Yeah?
Everyone's been fucking killing each other.
Yeah, that happens.
Half the department's dying, half the department's retiring.
That is happening in quick succession. Train's coming in. I'm here for the trainings, so I'm gonna head over to the station. But
Yep.
good to
Likewise.
see you. Don't die or retire. All right.
I will try not to. I'm also on the training, so.
Okay, good.
I'm ready.
Okay, if you want to go by the train station, they're all down there.
Is there anything I grab beforehand?
Medical bags, bandages.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, food and water. Is that you, Garrett? Did Gray ever make it out here? Okay. All right. Well, I saw him eat shit on the way here, so I was wondering. Take your horse down there too.
Right.
All right. Is that Wiley?
Gotta get.
Howdy.
You ready?
Yep.
Bring your horse down there.
Is the door locked? Do I need to lock the door?
Yeah, it's already locked.
Oh.
Make sure you
Interesting.
have lots of bandages and maybe an extra medical bag.
10 bandages and 2 medical bags.
All right.
Are we riding on the train or alongside it?
Both.
Okay.
We're gonna be doing the first section here, in town, and then after that you'll be on horseback for a bit. We'll be swapping in between.
So are we? Is this like a both department training, or are we like training the
it's-
transit authority?
It's a combined training. It's
Okay.
for both deputies and transit authority.
All right. So I assume there's quite a bit of bluestone here.
Should be.
Are they still called bluestone, or are they all just transit authority now?
They're all transit authority officially.
That's all right. I just need to ride my horse around. I need to hitch up.
You can hitch up.
All right.
I just don't know if people know when
No
it's
idea
when we come
what
for
you're
it. So
talking about. I
We have
must
no
not
idea.
have been there.
No.
yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Totally did not trip on a rock and eat shit.
Nope.
Sure.
I didn't hear armadillo and try to turn around and
Right,
regret
here, go clipboard
everything.
so I can do that.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
trying
Where
it now.
where did Flood go?
I think he melded into the void. I'm not
Melded
sure.
into the void.
I don't know. He was at Telegrams and now he's not. I don't know where he went.
Okay, we're gonna go find him, I guess.
Okay.
Make sure you guys have your horses nearby, have bandages, and maybe an extra medical bag or two.
I have 3.
Okay, good.
Double check.
Oh god, it's just dawned on me the amount of responsibility that I now have.
Yep. We'll be following you into
Can I-
battle now.
I mean, people already did that. Yeah, it's already happened several times. But can I go back?
I'm sure you probably could if you wanted to.
12, 13.
Yeah, probably.
Wiley Flood's running on top of the train.
Yeah, he's allowed. He's transit authority.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
He was wondering where Flood was.
Oh,
Wait, can you open all
I
these?
thought you were trying to tell, and I'm
Oh, just the one.
confused. Howdy, Parker. How are you?
I don't care where Flood's
It's
doing.
good.
Unless somebody is committing a crime, robbing a bank, or anything like that, I don't really care what people are doing.
I mean, that's fair. It's probably, yeah, it's a good way to live.
Life is a lot less stressful that way.
I should clock off on Clipbot.
Mm-hmm.
We're clocking off for this
Yeah,
training?
you can stay. You can stay on the big clipboard. Just click off the smaller one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we won't
We
be
don't want any
responding
bank
anyway.
robberies being robbed or whatnot.
And clocking off.
Oh,
Beautiful.
wow, senior deputy.
Huh?
Villain.
Huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
And I know,
Crazy.
I know
They
what you're talking about.
That's
So
crazy.
they're gonna take a minute to get in here.
The freezer car amuses me immensely. I don't know why.
The what?
Freezer car.
There's a freezer
Fre-
cut?
Yeah, right behind the actual locomotive. It's a freezer car you can go into.
The what one? Yeah.
Oh.
It's full of meat.
Yeah, that tracks.
Now I'm curious.
Of course it tracks. It's a train.
That's what I was about to say. God,
You got to be quicker on the draw.
I'll set up another one for you soon. Don't worry.
That's why I'm a pun slinger.
Ah, brother.
This is great. Who all are we expecting on the sheriff's department side?
Everyone that was signed up for the sheriff's department side is here.
Okay,
Except
can
for
I get a
Solomon
head count?
Graves. We're actually missing Solomon Graves. He's the only person that is not here.
Okay, so I have Sadie, Ruben, August, Fallen. Who else?
Colt
Sure.
Garrett. Oh,
Oh, go ahead.
Colt Garrett.
And Noah Shaw.
Perfect. Alrighty. I think we're waiting on a couple more transit authority.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, apparently
we're gonna-
coming out from out east, so we'll wait.
Great. I was coming from out east too, that's why I came down here an hour early.
I'm gonna get out of the rain and have a cigarette for just a little bit. We're still waiting on people.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the first time in a very long time where you have had more senior deputies than actual deputies in our training.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I will be right back.
And he was never seen again.
Now get the missing persons
Please
posters
don't
up.
say that. Oh no. Not good.
Do we have confirmation on which transit we're waiting for? Yeah, if you know.
I don't have any idea.
Okay.
I would have expected them to be on time. Just like a train.
Mm-hmm. Disappointing.
Well, you never know. Something couldn't have happened. They might have got hurt. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah,
thing.
no.
So keep that in mind. They might have got hurt or something stuck in that outhouse. You never know.
Stuck in an outhouse, that's unfortunate.
Aye, it is.
Yeah, very.
It happens as you age.
Is he stuck in the door or stuck in the hole?
Oh my god. That should be ages.
Yes.
Either way, they can be telegrammed and told that we're going. And we'll find me in Benedict Point. Ah, there we go. There's our red for Chief.
JJ.
Are we waiting for anyone else other than Graves?
There's 3 riders just sitting outside of town.
Uh,
He is probably Terrence.
Oh,
It's probably Terrence.
they have picked. They want to do something funny. They have picked the wrong fucking time to do that.
Yep.
Let's just say if something were to arise, let's choose 6.
The deputy's
folks
6 here.
to respond.
The
Beautiful.
deputies here are going to be the ones taking the situation, please.
Making sure.
Good. 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 Good.
Just as a reminder, I am unarmed for this entire thing, so.
Yep.
So you should be, aye. Engineer driver's always unarmed. And we will go under your instructions as well too. You're effectively in charge of the train whilst on board should a situation occur.
Yeah, if
Beautiful.
anything
Thank
does
you.
occur, the 6 deputies here will be taking control, and I would just request any, just security to focus on your safety.
Yep.
So let me we go to the compartments.
Yep, I'll
Yeah.
just need someone communicating with me on what you want me to do and what is happening if something were to go on.
Yeah, I think anyone unarmed would probably want to duck into the freezer car and security make sure that the actual locomotive is safe and not getting fucked with by anyone.
Mr. JJ, would you like to be the communicator, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Are we waiting for anyone else on the transit authority side?
Pretty sure Lucia
Lucia
wanted to be here.
and,
Aye,
Weller,
well.
but Weller said get started with Adam. I just
All
sent
right,
out a
Okay.
telegram.
Let's go.
All right. I'm
What about
gonna
Lucia?
We're
lock off for this training then.
Telegram and say we'll meet her at Benedict Point. We've got to get
Right.
going. We can't keep
Right.
these folks
Yep.
waiting.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Fantastic.
Yeah,
All right.
we'll go get started, I guess. I don't know what Graves is at.
You want me to go check the tip on real quick, see if he's on his way?
If you can, yeah, make it quick though.
Hope we can have a group of law responding to a robbery. But if there are
No
any
update said he's coming.
deputies, all right.
Sorry.
If there are any deputies on board that train, they cannot pursue with that group of 6 that are responding to the train. They must stay on the train during any sort of robbery or hostage situation.
All right.
So everything else has stayed the same. If you guys have any questions, please look at the expectations and regulations document that I made, which is on our clipboard. And if you have questions on top of that, feel free to either telegram myself or Senior Deputy Wiley. To start
I would
the
also like
training,
to say real quick, Mary Jane McFarland is also a liaison for the SCTA. For those that are not aware, she can also refer to questions to her.
yep. To start off the training, we're going to have 2 groups split off. We're going to have half of the group start off on their horses and then the other half on the train. We're going to go through the 2 speeds. We're not going to do the ridiculously fast speed. We're going to go slow and then the medium speed. I don't know if you guys call it cruise. Jumping on and off. We're going to do it in little segments, which each team we're going to have a partner. So whoever's on the train has a partner on a horse, vice versa. We're going to keep going until all of those sections are done and people have at least jumped on and jumped off the train at those 2 speeds at least once. From the next section, we're going to go through what it looks like to push through a train as a team to knock down targets. Here we will be unloading our guns, which we should be doing anyways, but practicing shooting down targets that have jumped onto a train and learning how to move as a group. And then finally, we are going to do a negotiation segment on just teaching the transit authority how to negotiate through a situation to hopefully de-escalate whatever situation might arise on board.
Do you actually want to
And
do the
that is
negotiation press course real quick, just to kind of get that out of the way, and then we can continue on just while we're stationary,
Yeah.
not doing it in the middle of the field.
If you would like to, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go quickly send in another telegram.
Yep, go ahead. All right. So
Okay.
for my deputies, you already know this, so I guess you can just hear it again. But this is mainly for the transit authority. So negotiations. Can anyone ask me, or can anyone say what the main goal of a negotiation is?
Avoid
Looking at
anyone
you,
getting
Chester.
hurt.
Yeah, okay,
A peaceful
that's my answer.
resolution.
What's that?
A peaceful mutual resolution.
That's right. Peaceful resolution. That is our main goal. Now, let's say there's someone that has a hostage. What is your main goal at that point?
Keep the
Safety
hostage
of the
alive.
hostage.
Keep the hostage alive. Make sure they live and not get hurt. Now, when you negotiate with someone, you walk a very fine line, and so do they. You have to master tone. If you do not master tone and you are overly aggressive, you're going to incite a situation. They're going to walk over you. They're going to get really aggressive. They're going to hurt someone. If you speak very softly and you sound nervous and whatnot, they're going to walk over you and they're going to use you. They're going to get what they want. So you need to master tone and you need to be very confident in talking with people. You need to make sure that you are in control of the situation, because at the end of the day, this is your train, not theirs. You are in control of that situation, not them. They may say that they're in control, and they may act like it, but they are not. You have to remember that. That is the most important thing. Now, another thing during negotiations, it's important, very, very important, that only one person is talking to the other person. No one should be stepping on each other's toes when talking to another person, because that's going to give mixed signals and mixed messages. One of you might be saying something, and the other person might be saying another thing. It's going to cause confusion, and it's going to get someone hurt. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Now, let me run you through a hypothetical. Let's say someone hops on the train, and they have a hostage. And then they are demanding that they rob all the safes in exchange for the hostage's life. Tell me, what would y'all do?
Last time was it yesterday? We offered one safe for the hostage they had.
Mm-hmm.
So I allow them to have a safe as long as they give up the hostage.
Good. This is what we should be doing. The life always comes first before the goods at the end of the day. The life cannot be replaced. Gold is in abundance. Okay? Alright. That's really all for the negotiation segment. Most of the stuff is
Howdy, Miss Harper.
where you will learn and get experience on negotiation. And I would like all four of you transit authority to take a
Howdy.
hit at it.
Howdy.
We'll give you a
Tim?
shout here in a minute.
Yeah,
Don't climb on the roof. All
Go
right.
ahead.
just a roof.
Yeah.
What is it, illegal or something?
Actually, it is. Climbing on rooftops is technically trespassing.
If I own the building?
You don't. Nobody owns any building.
I'm saying, what if I do though?
If you did, then I'd arrest everyone who climbed on your building.
Okay, but I could climb it, right?
Tim.
Go
ahead.
ahead.
It's hostage
training.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
No,
What's
are you
what's all
simply-
this?
I was about to ask if you were curious. This is a training exercise.
It's okay to
A
compromise
train
who do not feel
exercise.
at a disadvantage.
There you go. Yep.
Draw a line.
What are you
figure out
training
where
for?
that line lays with you.
What do you think happens a lot on trains? And this isn't sarcasm. Shoot me your
Get
first
robbed.
idea. They get robbed. Yeah. We're training for if a robbery happens, what each individual is supposed to do. It's not just law that protects these things. We got a transit authority. So, if you ever want to rob a train, just know you're going to be met with a lot of different resistance.
Yeah, well, I rob a train though.
Well, don't.
No, but why'd you? You know, I've never robbed a
I'm,
train
I'm just,
before.
I'm just
Well,
saying.
you want me to fucking become
in
a criminal or
general,
something?
Of course not. But I want you to realize what everyone's going to realize, which is train robberies are not easy, and that's because of these folk.
Let's see. I know you just walked up. We're just gonna
It's all
do
law.
a short little summary, just kind of
No,
Is there
half.
Bluestone there?
essentially.
Oh yeah, this Blue.
Negotiations,
I see flood.
crash course, and
There you go.
like I said, later
Bluestone
on,
is
we'll be
technically a
doing
part of the
hands-on
Transit Authority
scenarios.
now, though.
But essentially, match tones. Don't be
Mm.
over aggressive. You'll incite a
Mhm.
situation and make it worse. Don't be.
So are they
undertone
employed by the government,
and
like the
sound
state?
soft, 'cause then you
Yep,
just walk over.
Transit Authority is
Never
a government
always try
branch.
to compromise. Never put yourself in a
So,
disadvantage.
hmm.
Always try to
So
take
if you were to
advantage
join
on
Bluestone,
what you're trying to
You
achieve
would be
during
joining Transit Authority. Yes.
which means you'd be joining under the state, right? The state
Under
government.
the,
And
you'd be a state employee.
Okay.
Yep.
Any?
And then
Does
if you do any
anyone
crime, you're
have
like
some
pretty much
deputies
done,
who
right?
want
You're
that
like
one kind of
fired.
thing?
Yeah, you're fired. But between you and me, there's always a way back from that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say done is the right
Okay.
word.
Hmm.
Just got to work your way back. It's hard. Takes a while. It's
And
possible.
does that mean they have to send in tips?
Yeah.
That's
I mean, only if
that can be really
a
tricky.
crime is being broken. Otherwise, it's all
because
optional
you are
and
sometimes
all
have to make
appreciated.
small talk, and
Yeah.
that can be hard. And it really kind of comes down to the criminal. Sometimes criminals
Mm-hmm.
will be really talkative, and they will really lean into actually small talk conversations where you can.
Trying to think of another
Other
question.
times you're gonna have people
No,
like
I've got
Eddie
plenty of
who are gonna
questions. I'm
cut
just,
right to the
Huh.
chase. They're not gonna
Oh.
waste time.
Howdy, Miss
They're gonna
Sapa.
hit
How
you,
are
and
you?
they're gonna get back out of there.
Howdy, not too bad.
Just find a
All
random
right,
topic
all right.
and talk to them. Talk to them as long as you can.
Hey, do you guys
Find
like
a random
Just gonna
question. Of course,
wait
don't
for
you
a
guys ever
while.
stick
There.
gold bars in there?
Never like
You know, as far as I
incite
know,
anything. Never say any smirky comments.
and I
or
don't
anything.
know
Just
it much.
say, hey,
I
why are you
don't
doing this?
think
Like,
gold
is there a reason why you're
bars,
doing this? Is
but
there a way
I
we can,
could be
figure this
wrong.
out,
This is not exactly my specialty,
essentially
not
just
my
make topic.
forte.
Like I said, it's very contextual.
You know, I've
And
been
really,
I've been on a
it's-
train that
it
got
really
robbed
comes
before,
down
and
to the person that's actually
I think I
doing it.
remember they were looking for a safe or something.
Mm-hmm. Yes, some
Hmm.
trains can have safes, but I know there have been dummy trains, false trains. There have been some high value trains, but I'm not sure the contents. Genuinely, I'm not. I've never been on one. I usually miss them. I'm usually a very late night deputy.
Yep. Anything
A
you can
late
do,
night
and
deputy.
Just, like I said,
Mhm.
do not incite a situation. Do not. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Last thing you need to do is piss them off. Okay.
All
That's
right.
everything
I'm
for
gonna
the
get
crash
back
course
to it,
negotiation
but
stuff.
thank you for keeping off the rooftop.
Once,
I appreciate you.
we get to the actual breaching
Yeah.
situations, we will put you guys into negotiations.
I
All
swear
my
to
deputies
God, if
have
he
already
climbs
been
up
to
the rooftop
negotiation
immediately.
situations, so there'll be low priority on that. We'll focus that on you guys.
Okay.
Okie
dokie.
Great.
You want to go ahead and split everyone up, Sadie?
Yes. Let's
Just real quick,
do-
Alfred, you're conducting, right?
I'm driving, yeah.
Okay, so Alfred, you're gonna be excluded from the number count then.
Yeah, I'll be in the
Let
cab.
me-
I
at
can
all times,
take over
basically.
for Alfred or the director and I as well, so we could maybe get him
Mhm.
some time in.
It's up to
I've
you.
been pretty good with my my own negotiation training. So
Understandable. Yeah. Yeah. You can figure out who's driving the train and whatnot. But whoever is driving will be excluded from the head count.
yeah,
Is it what?
the director's already on top of
There's a
it.
changing room in the town.
This is
There's-
Taylor's, yeah?
Yeah, Lucy, if you want to go change real quick.
I don't know.
You have 2
Right.
minutes.
Go, go, go.
Run, Lucia, run.
Okay.
So the Taylor's is an
Flood,
occupied.
Yes.
Alfred,
Mm-hmm.
Garrett, and Gray, you're going to start off on horseback.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is going to start on the train. We're going to jump on the flatbeds first. And then once once everyone's jumped onto the train, let's try and use the back section of the flatbeds just so we can cut time. We will then be using the very back of the train to jump off of, and that's the only way we're going to be jumping off the train this evening, is doing that. We'll just go in waves. Once everyone has jumped on a flatbed, we're then going to jump on the top of the roofs, do that whole cycle, and then we're going to do it one more time at the higher speed. Does that make sense?
I thought,
Yeah.
thought Alfred and Flood were going to be one of the two that are going to be.
Director has taken over.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So, everyone stays on their horses, jumps on the roof from time to time, after the fact that everyone jumps off of the train first, so that we always have someone at least on a horse going through the cycle. Does that make sense?
So we're kind of juggling people between the train and the horse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And we'll be doing this a couple of times. We're not going to spend as much time as we have in the past with it, just for time's sake. We're trying to shoot below at least 2-hour time frame.
2 hour.
Okay, so if you got everyone already sorted, let's go ahead and get this going. We are running 30 minutes late already.
Alrighty.
Yep.
All right.
So everyone that said
Okay,
go
get
on
a horse.
horseback, go on horseback.
I give up. I looked everywhere and
JJ, do you know if we're stopping in Tumbleweed at all?
I don't know.
Okay.
so angry right now.
Morning.
Oh, Charlie! Jeez.
Is that an Appaloosa, Garrett?
Yep. Sure is.
People really like that horse.
Yeah, Appaloosa have kind of made a resurgence within the department.
Seems so. All right.
I thought I was the only one in the department with this coat of horse, and then I saw the deputy the other day with it. I was very sad.
Yeah, well. Solidarity in horses, right?
Where did my
Oh,
horse
the
go?
changing rooms are taken.
Our team back there is ready whenever y'all are.
Inya, do you not have your hotel in Armadillo anymore?
No, it's been in Rhodes for quite some time now.
It's roadie. All right.
So wait, okay, are we jumping? We're jumping on the flatbeds, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. Are we taking
I don't know how to
turns? Or are
do
we
that.
all?
No, so here's what you do. You have
real
to.
quick, deputies, go to the
Give me a
right
minute.
side of the train. Otherwise, you're going to run into a shitload of things on this side.
Okay.
Alfred,
that was the
you,
fun
you
of it,
take
trying
your
to avoid
feet out
everything.
the stirrups first, but you still grip the horse with your legs, and then you slowly move your legs up and you stand on top of the saddle while holding onto the reins.
Oh my
After a
god.
minute, you just point your body towards the train. You have to point your torso towards it, and then you leap. Your horse should be going straight the whole time.
Okay.
It's
Ah.
fine. Just do it safe and carefully. Only whenever you're safely on top of do you have to give a shit about where you're pointing your body.
Okay.
Remember, you kind of want to be a little bit ahead of the spot you're trying to jump onto, because once you jump, you're no
Yep.
longer going forward, and the train
Yeah.
still is.
Yeah,
It's
good point,
simple.
Garrett.
You'll be all right.
Should I have medics on standby for this?
Well, we got medical bags.
Yeah, we got medical bags.
You're not
Alfred,
doctors. Yes.
you forgot rule 1.
What?
We're
gods.
gods!
Oh my god.
Yeah. Gotta remember that.
Hey,
That's okay.
Sadie.
If you stop your
Blame-
arm in half,
blame
we'll just
Porter
set it
for
back
that
into
one,
place
Alfred.
for
Blame
you.
Porter.
Please no.
Or your leg.
Sadie, did you?
Maybe a
What if
rib.
my
Are we
what
all
if my
going to be
rule
jumping,
number one
or are some of us
started
going to be on
in
horseback?
as a deputy?
So
I know
what
you
we'll
just
do
said
is
that.
we will have the folks jumping off the train to go first. And we are jumping off. I need you guys not to be following super close behind the train, because then you will run us over. So we're going to be jumping off on the tracks. We will end up tripping to just give us some space and then collect one of your buddies. And then whoever jumps on your horse will be your buddy for the rest of the training.
Okay.
Okay. So we're just following behind while you all are jumping off the train.
Right. Once everyone is off of the train, then the one who is currently has the reins will jump on the train. And
Okay,
the
so you're
one
jumping on the
scooting
back of our
behind you.
horses.
I see.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, makes sense.
Let's
there's
see.
the
We
whistle.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. I will also jump off too to just show you how it goes.
What the fuck?
Everything's fine.
This is insanity, but all right.
I'm gonna die today.
No,
You're not the one jumping off.
This is just another.
How
Saturday.
close should we be?
Just about there. Just
Imagine
stay
being an
off
avalanche
the
just
track.
watching this and going, what
Okay.
the fuck is happening?
We're gonna leave town just so people don't think that we're crazy. And then
Yeah,
we'll
I
go.
No,
they're
we're just
already
giving
thinking
every
that.
outlaw in town ideas.
Yeah.
I feel so bad I'm not in uniform. I should have changed before I left.
You
It's
should
okay.
have, yeah.
You look like a deputy.
That's even worse.
What? Fuck. All right.
Are you saying she looks like a deputy because she's not in a
First
uniform,
effort.
period?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look more like a criminal than anything. Though I don't know
Yeah,
what
but
kind of
that-
criminal would ride this bright ass horse.
Yeah.
Got a
You know how
rider
many
coming behind
deputies
us.
look like a criminal?
That is true. That is the majority of
Okay.
them.
Is that Weller? No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it looks like.
That is in fact.
Alfred, you're riding a little too
Alright.
close if they jump off.
Alrighty, folks, I'm gonna jump off first, and then you guys just follow in behind.
Alright.
Weller, watch out.
Yeah, don't be behind the train, anybody.
Don't be behind the train.
What about the train? Nice.
Somebody scoop her up.
Yep.
Alright, I got the one.
Get everyone
Go,
off,
Mari.
but be careful to not run anyone.
Okay, makes sense.
My ankles!
Oh, JJ.
Yeah, buddy.
Smooth operator. Oh.
Oh.
Up you get. There you
Alright,
go.
Weller.
I'm good.
Now everyone that is currently has the reins, you will be moving on to the platforms and
What if
jumping
you
on
don't
them.
have somebody on the back of your horse?
You can partner up with Flood, Lucia.
So jump on and then be partnered with Flood for the rest of it.
Flood already
yeah,
jumped
Flood
over.
will jump back on your horse.
Alrighty, get ready.
It will take
Oh!
a second for you
Oh,
to get
God.
the reins.
Watch the corners.
Okay, Valen, fall behind once everyone jumps off.
There you go.
Flood.
I think we're going
Good
back
jump,
here.
Alfred. Good jump, Alfred.
Keep it steady.
Keep the leg, keep the
Oh, wait, hold on,
area
hold on.
clear.
What, do you want to get on the back of my horse?
Keep the area clear for jumps.
Up, up.
Alright.
So what are we doing from here?
Alrighty, whenever you guys are ready, jump off.
Oh,
Hold up.
Jump off.
Yeah, wait, is August is still back there.
Alright, kid, you ready?
He's come up behind us.
No.
Alright.
You got this.
Go on, Lucia.
Maybe.
Oh God, I didn't even land on the bottom.
Come on.
Okay. Now it's my turn to jump on.
Yes.
You're gonna sandwich me.
Come on, Shaw. Hell yeah. Oh, buddy.
landed
Oh,
on top. Alright.
you're a good man. Good man. All right, come on, folks. Up top. Let's go back.
Just jump.
Oh my gosh. See, I couldn't land on the bottom platform. I just went right off.
That was a bit violent. Okay.
Right here. Gotcha.
All right.
That didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. No, she jumped off.
Going again.
It looked like you were much further behind.
Sadie, we going again?
Now we go. We hop onto the roofs. I believe.
The roofs?
Yep.
Okay.
Try to hang on.
Roofs. The roofs, Garrett.
The roofs?
The roofs. Where's Baz and Steve? Baz and Steve would have loved this.
All right.
Maybe we should wave.
Whatever happened to that
What
one
is
fella?
going on right now?
We're learning how to be outlaws.
The
I can't wait until I use all
the
my
muddy
friends
fella.
who've
What was his
already
What was his
trained to
name?
become a dangerous outlaw of the West.
Fuck. What was his name?
All right.
All right. I got the reins.
You're stupid.
Oh God, that was fortunate.
Oh my God.
There he goes. Hit! Oh God!
Oh no, no, I didn't mean to.
Good jump. Good jump.
Oh my God, it's an accident.
Jump on the back. Jump on the back. Alfred.
My horse. Oh God!
All right, up on.
Come on, get on the horse. There we go. I need to get this. I'm just jumping off the side.
Well, no, you want to jump off the back because you have the least momentum.
Oh, okay, so you want to land on the tracks.
Yes.
Okay.
There they are.
There you are.
Sorry.
Oh no! No.
Well, you almost caught yourself. Actually, you almost landed on your feet.
Who's ended up with my horse?
I'm
Oh,
sure.
okay.
My horse ain't even my horse.
Right here behind you.
Yeah.
Now what?
I don't know.
Not sure what to do with my horse. I have not, in fact, gotten on yet. Oh, hi, Flood. Hello. I don't want to do this.
Where's Sadie go?
She's on the train.
Okay.
I think she ran up and told them to
Speed it up.
We'll slow it down.
Go for it.
We doing the flatbed? Okay, I'm doing the flatbed.
We're doing the flatbed.
Come on, come on.
I'm not dead.
Oop, snake or something.
Ooh.
There you go.
Let's liven up this train. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke.
All right, has everyone jumped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go
Am
on,
I
Lucia.
supposed to just jump onto the ground or jump onto a horse?
Jump onto the ground, please. You're not.
You say I'm running
Just a
out of
couple
track. You're
bruises,
making
it's
that
fine.
decision, kid.
We'll see. Somebody swing back for her.
All right.
She seems to be okay.
Very nice. Okay.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh, her down.
Back of the head, right on a railroad.
Yeah.
That's the best.
No.
There's nothing damage.
I wanna try a technique. Hold on my next go around.
Unfortunately, you can't do that with the wagon, though.
All right, flat space and yeah. Ooh.
Oh, no, you can't.
Surprised outlaws don't rent a train and do this. It's like they're training.
They don't have money.
What are you talking about? Outlaws have plenty of money.
They blow through their money, swear to God. Every time
Trust
I
me,
talk to outlaws,
trust me,
they
I-
complain about
I
their
have done gun
financial
commissions for
issues.
outlaws. The good ones have money.
Yeah,
Smart
well,
ones
I
have
don't think
money.
I know any smart ones.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to one,
Subjective.
it's, do you know how
One
much
time
this
Hathaway
wagon
paid me
was?"
$200 just for stitching up one of his friends because his stitches got torn.
That's nice.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Slightly, but nonetheless.
What'd you do? Did you just kind of go limp as you fell?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
I kind of want to. All right, hold on. I kind of want to try just jumping off and flopping like a fish.
Alright, up and get better.
Alright. Hey, I'll jump onto the car this time and fall back off.
Yep. Try the roof.
Yep, I got
it. There you go.
Oh,
Hoist.
Yep, I got it.
Like, you know, I had an actual chase. Yeah, I had an actual chase with this. What's your name, Deputy?
Deputy Garrett.
Garrett. I'm well, nice to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, I landed on my feet. But come on.
Yeah.
I got it.
That hit less or more.
Jump
Less,
on
little
my
bit.
horse. I haven't jumped in like 10 minutes.
Oh. Okay, here. Let me.
Yeah, I'll go on the back of your horse. I'm pretty.
It looks like we're done.
Ah, damn it.
Do while stationary. It's not as fun. Faster.
Partner, thank you for your patience.
You say that, but he's going to pull an iron and start firing on people.
Yeah, they typically don't for trains, unless we have our guns out and we're acting like hooligans.
Which we are.
We don't have our guns out.
We are grade A hill.
Yeah, we don't have our guns out.
Hey, Gray.
Yes, ma'am.
You mind taking your horse or whoever's horse that is and having it go for a run and then having it come back?
Garrett?
Yep.
Can you tell this horse to kindly,
If everyone can move the horses away from the train and just line up in front of the Colt cart here.
Also, before we move on to the next section, does anyone look sleepy? Or are we all fine?
No, everything.
Everyone looks
good.
Fine.
Good.
If you're confused, then disregard what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
If everyone just line up, dismount because we're done with the horses for the time being, and just be down there. We're gonna go on to the next section. This will be the reaching and clearing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, we'll be breaching and clearing the train. Will be I'll have my deputies show it off first because I'm pretty sure almost everyone here on the deputy side has at least gone through the training at least once before. They'll be showing it off. I'm sure you guys already know how to do it, but we're gonna show you, and hopefully you guys can do it again. Just something to keep in mind: whenever you're clearing a train, please watch your footing. Okay, you fall off, you're good as gone. You're done. It's the end of it. If you fall off the side of a train, you're done. There is no chance that you're going to get up from that.
Sorry.
So it's very important that if you ever dismount a train, you do it from the very, very back. Especially while clearing.
Can I just say something real quick, Wiley? If you guys all have pocket space, I do ask for you to put any knives, other weapons in your satchel or your saddlebags on your horse. Please unload all of your guns and then do a safety check, not pointing at each other, but pointing away from everyone to do so.
And make sure you're thinking friendly, please.
But please do, if you are carrying a knife, put it in your saddlebag or your satchel.
Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. The two teams. Okay, actually, let's do this. Everyone on the ground, please. For organization's sake. Everyone on the ground. Alright, the team that was on horseback originally, I want you to move to your left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our left? Our
your
left.
Okay.
He pointed to the right when he said that. I
Yeah.
just hope everybody knows.
Oh, it was a good thing I wasn't looking at
Well, you mind moving over? Oh, wait, no. Oh, great, down there.
Oh, right, odd numbers.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's have Sadie. Actually, no. Let's have Mari. Mari, you're gonna be leading the first team.
Alright.
Your goal is going to be breaching and clearing the train from the back, moving to the front. Your goal is to clear the entire train.
Okay.
Team 2, your task. You are the robbers. You are robbing this train. You will position yourselves around the train, and you will, you're going to try to take down the deputies that are trying to breach the train.
Okay.
Wait, if they're trying to breach, aren't we technically trying to breach the train?
Well, in this instance, you are hypothetically the robbers. They over there
Are we already on the train?
Yeah,
you're going to be on the train.
That makes sense. Yeah, okay.
At this point, the train will be stationary, but after we do this one round, it will be a movement, and we're going to switch roles, where you will be breaching the train, and they will be the robbers.
I foresee broken bones.
Lots of broken bones.
Do we need our guns just unloaded for this, or?
Yes, guns unloaded,
Okay, then I need to
knives,
grab mine from
any
the engine.
sharp objects, anything. Please unload your guns and think friendly.
Do a safety check as well.
Alright, so obviously I'm clearing a train. Oh, you get there?
Yep.
Alright, when clearing a train, it's very important that you all have spacing. You don't want to be crowding on top of each other. The train's very narrow. It bends in every which direction. People are going to have a shot on you at one point or another, no matter where you're standing. So it's very important that you do not crowd around. It's very good to disperse. These carts, they're all enterable. They have closed doors, but you can open them and you can enter the interior of the carts. Use that to your advantage. The train also have roofs. Use that to your advantage. Climb up on the roofs, move up the roofs, communicate with each other. Now, here's what you can do. You can communicate as a team, as the defenders, and you can, move down the train and try to engage the deputies, or you can hold your position and allow them to clear you. I'll let that be your decision. But their goal is to clear the train. Your goal is to defend the train. Make sense?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. If y'all want to hop on the train, get yourselves positioned. I'll have the deputies go to the rear.
All right.
Weller, do you want to lead this one?
No, get one of somebody. Get the deputy to do it. Good experience or something.
Okay, Garrett, you're up.
All right.
Okay, everyone, stop spinning your goddamn guns. Go to the back.
Okay. Alright, to the back, everyone.
Alright, senior deputy.
What do we got here?
Let's go.
I'll fire a shot whenever we're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hi.
Alright.
Good to know you can count. We're in safe hands.
Yep. Alright, let's get 3 inside, 2 on top of the cars there up front.
So just so you all know, the last 2 cars you cannot enter, and most of these, except for this fridge car and the ones that are they stay open, the only way to access them is from the outside. So like from the side of them, you have to open the door from the side.
Okay. Wait, we can enter this one. Oh, the last 2 cards that way.
So where would you like
the
us
very
positioned?
last ones.
Think carriages. Don't think inside or outside.
All right. Let's get 2 front the 2 carriages down that way, and we'll get 3 in this one closest to us.
All right.
Let's kind of position ourselves. Yes, let's kind of position ourselves in a like a staggered formation, so we're not in each other's line of sights when someone pops up. Did y'all hear that back here?
Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna be doing bangs and all that, like bang bang.
Yep, do the bang bang, do your call outs. Alright, y'all ready?
Remember, they are open on that flight bed.
About as ready as it can be.
And they have to come from over it. So keep a good line of sight to the top of that flatbed.
Soon as
the
you
top
see,
of the car in front of
soon as you see them, keep their heads down.
Mm-hmm. That's why you do the scenario until you don't fuck up.
Pass up that one of the two in the first car need to call out whenever they see him, so we know back here.
Okay. Lily, you got enough cover there?
Keep going now. I'm gonna get banged to pieces.
You can go on the door side like I'm doing on the very front of it.
Freaking
Nah, I
keep
think
your
I'm
gun
When
out.
they walk in. I see him up top of the car. Front of the flatbed.
Stop bagging them.
If you see him, light him up.
They're hiding again.
They might be coming. Yeah, we'll have.
All right, my group, call out whenever you're shooting shots, so no one shoots at the same time as you and accidentally hits you.
Hey, they're trying to flank.
Trying to flank.
Which way?
Maybe they just fell off. I'm confused. What the
Yeah.
God,
For context, this train is theoretically moving, so if you fall off, you're dead.
At least get the engines going, shall we?
I see one top of the car jumping onto the flatbed. Flatbed. Flatbed.
You can only scream bang for so long.
Well, I said we get a bunch of metal buckets and some vomit rifles.
Do we want to really throw them off and get up top and shoot down them from above?
Yeah, okay, I'm good with that.
So we just need to watch
Make
out
home.
from going on top of this car and jumping over.
I think Flood and I are going to jump on top of the cars and start firing
Yep.
them from above.
They're up
Yep.
there.
They're on top of the cars.
They're on the flatbed.
All right, they're on the flatbed now.
Bang.
Come on, big motherfuckers!
Bang.
Bang.
Bang, bang,
Bang,
bang,
bang,
bang,
bang,
bang.
Now we have the high ground.
Bang.
Bang! Y'all sandwich yourselves.
Bang.
Bang.
Ah.
Why is nobody role-playing their injuries? I banged you like 8 times.
Well,
They're taking it seriously. Oh, shit. Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
you've been fine.
Take it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Oh, shit!
Hit the press!
Oh shit!
Bang. Bang. I can barely hear their bang.
shot me in the wishbone.
well, they're banging.
Oh, wishbone!
Oh.
Bang.
Wait for her to pop up.
Bang.
Yep, I'm trying to. Bang.
One in the back.
Bang, bang.
Oh shit! One in the back.
One
Wait,
down. And your call, Valen.
Shaw, push forward. Break cover him.
All right,
Please
Cover.
don't step in the ow!
cover.
Ow.
Sorry, I'm gonna step over you.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, my life.
One down.
Look, I'm casting a goddamn spell.
Oh, hey, sweetheart.
The one in the front apartment down.
Ow.
No, not yet.
Sorry.
He's on
Stop
our
being
right.
cute, you two.
There's also one in the back.
Oh shit.
We've got people down.
Oh, guys, we're
Y'all-
just like that one book called
Y'all still
Undercover
living there?
Passions, where it's the deputy and the outlaw.
Y'all can put down that gun.
Lucia, shush. I don't think so.
Alright, well. Bang! Bang!
I can't even tell if you can hit me or not. I can't see.
Bang.
Hit fire. I think we both
Continuing
got
to
each
breathe.
other there.
Yeah, sure.
Anyone have
Uh,
Parker, I believe it's just us two. Crashing forward. Cover this door as I open it.
Ow, ow.
Sorry.
JJ, cover this door as I open it.
Got it.
Moving forward slowly.
I don't even know the rest of
So,
our group.
you busy after this? Oh.
We're fucking shit robbed.
I'm still dead.
Yeah.
Wow, I
a lot
went
of us
on
are
the
dead
train.
down here.
I think we can get up.
You think we could get up?
Alright, situation, go ahead and
The
get
wave
back
has
up.
us.
Alright,
Clear,
alright, and
clear
we're up. We're up,
situation.
folks.
Get him off the ground, you
Just wanna meet
lazy
up back up,
asshole.
to where y'all were standing earlier.
Okay.
Yeah. He shot my nose off. I prefer death.
Everyone come down here again. Jesus Christ, it's like a rat's pouring out the wall. Jesus Christ.
I'm here for your cheese.
Is this everyone?
I think so.
No, I was trying to
No, we
get
got
those
a
in my
couple people
fucking
left.
ears. Shut the
Well,
off
that
the
happened.
goddamn fucking road.
I didn't think
Okay. Alright. So, first of all, that was a little messy, admittedly because of the bang bangs. But minus the bang bangs, what was the takeaways from the Transit Authority side?
Cover's a bit hard when you get inside these not passenger carts, but the storage carts. Hiding behind the barrels isn't the most effective thing to do because every time you fire your gun, you just want to force yourself to stand back up. So it's not a very safe place for taking cover.
So something to mention with that is I honestly don't recommend quickly getting into cover at all on a train, because if you do that, you will likely pop out of cover and slide off the train. You will fall off and you will perish in a tremendous death.
Oh my
so
god.
Don't quickly get into cover, okay? You can crouch behind shit, you can, hide behind a wall, but don't quickly get into cover because that's going to, that's going to be bad for you.
Okay. The sight lines are also very narrow because it's a train. Yesterday too, with a shotgun, being behind people, it's very tough to not want to shoot anybody in front. So just watching sight lines and crossing over with anybody who's firing is important to know as well, I feel.
Okay. Yep. That's a good note. Anyone else?
I think your weak points are places where people can get on the roofs where you can't see them.
Yes. In fact, I want to touch on this on the deputy side of things. What did y'all notice whenever y'all got halfway around the train?
At certain points in the train, there isn't doors through the different compartments that we can access on the train itself. Makes it very difficult to actually get to the other side and move forward along the train. We have to go on the roof where there's no cover at all. It's
That
very
and
dangerous
also-
and can just make it very easy for anyone else to shoot us.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was looking for. Y'all probably were too far away to hear the bang bangs, but when the Transit Authority side was all on the roofs behind me, they were banging, lighting the shit out of y'all. In a real situation, you would all be dead in that situation. Every single one of you. It's like I said earlier before we actually started the scenario. Moving on a train is very difficult, but you cannot stay in the same place, because no matter where you are, you're going to have a sight line on someone, and they're going to have a sight line on you, one way or another. It's a constant moving obstacle course of bloodiness whenever you're in a combat situation on a train. Now, does anyone else have any other takeaways at all?
If you are moving up alongside the train and there's, take on our right where there's two rooftops that you have to clear and there's a flatbed in the middle, rather than have everyone scoot down the flatbed all at once, I think you want to keep some people up on top of the train behind you, just so that they can keep the roofs clear. Because one thing I do know from experience is that if you funnel everyone into one of these low cars, what outlaws will do is one cunt is gonna hop onto the roofs, run along them, pop down behind you, and shoot you in the back.
Yep, and thank you for touching on that, because this is something I was going to point out anyway. Like I said before, you're in a train, it's very narrow. It's a one-way down, one-way up. You know, you have the roofs and you got the bottom carts. As a team, you need to make sure you're moving and covering your angles, because while yes, in a way there's one way down, one way up, there's also many different ways you get flanked. So dividing yourselves up and covering those angles is very, very important. If you crowd all together on a cart, like example, when you transit authority side was on this cart right here, and everyone was on this flatbed right here on the deputy side, you gunned them all down because they were all crowded around. They couldn't move.
Yeah, I hung up on the barrels there.
Yep. It wouldn't work. So, while yes, numbers is very important, it's not always the best thing.
We learned
too many people in one area could be a bad idea. Go ahead, JJ.
We learned a little bit from Porter and Solomon about was it frog leaping backwards, getting out of cover, getting out of a fight. It'd probably be useful to do that here, but for moving forward, keeping people in cover while a few move up and clear a car, and then the people behind move forward before them.
By the way, the transit staff, y'all did something very, very smart, which I kind of want to showcase real quick, because explaining it is very difficult. So can I get someone to just go like into cover in the car ahead of me?
What's the transit side? Is that our side?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, no, face the way I'm facing, and then someone get to the the edge of the car.
If anyone wants to watch, you can watch from the doors.
Like this?
Yeah. So Wash, you try to breach this car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the other side, like the way
Oh,
I'm
from
pointing.
the other side.
Yeah. Then Gray, you point the way I'm pointing. You and me are on the same team. So, I'm holding this down. Actually, no, Gray is holding this down, and then he runs out of ammo and has to reload, right?
Reloading.
You hear that he's reloading, he's run out of shots, so you try to take a shot, and then bam, I got you.
Yep.
That is the way you hold something down, is just a continuous someone ready to fire. You don't all need to be throwing bullets down the hallway. You just need to have bullets going down the hallway at all times.
Alternate reload, and it's a little bit of what they showed us too. Okay.
And if you can keep someone, back here where they are fully obscured, and one person out in they've got the hat peeking out, whatever, they're most likely the breaches are gonna funnel in and focus on them. They're gonna get tunnel vision, and then you surprise them with the double barrel and knock the clock off.
Yep, and that's a very good point. Like I said, numbers and all that, while yes, it's very important when facing off with a very big group, the more the merrier, the more advantage you have. However, it's not always the best thing. Too many people crowding around you is going to cause too many targets, and, well, you're all just going to get gunned down quickly. You're all going to get stuck on each other and not have anywhere to go. Same thing with putting bullets down a hallway. Too many bullets down a hallway, you're going to end up probably getting crossfire. You're going to all run out of ammo, and it simply is not going to be effective. You need to be effective. It's at the end of the day, a firefight. It's all about war of attrition. You run them out of ammo. You discourage them. You intimidate them. You scare them off. And as your jobs are for the transit authority, your job is to defend the train, not to go after them. So that is your primary goal when someone is trying to siege a train, to scare them off. And if you can do that by, keeping them at bay, they're going to be like, well, shit, I can't get out of this situation. Let me just fucking bail. We'll rob the train.
Anytime you drop someone, that's leverage you have. Essentially, you're now holding their group hostage. and you can perfectly say, if you take your fellas and leave, we ain't chasing you.
Exactly. You can always use it as a negotiating tactic. Something that I will say is negotiations is not something that the criminals will always initiate. That's something that you can initiate as well. In fact, I encourage it. If you can see a way out of it, peaceful resolution through talks, go for it.
Can I ask a question for the Transit Authority real quick? Just for my own curiosity and knowledge. The last 2 times I've seen the train being robbed, while I've been on patrol, they've had some sort of hostage. Are these hostages that they're bringing with them, or do they grab a hostage that's on the train?
Either or.
They bring them with them.
Both.
Yesterday we had one of our conductors was taken hostage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just that I was curious because I know they've gotten a hostage last two times at least that I've been a part of, and I was kind of curious if they were bringing one with them or they were just grabbing somebody that they found on the train.
We've had
Whatever
people bring
they-
hostages on
yeah.
horseback. We've had people that attempt to take the passenger hostages. We've had it.
The situation
people timed at the
yesterday
tracks.
was, we had some folks hop onto the train, completely unannounced, and they had 2 who pointed guns at me and ended up taking me hostage for the rest of the transport.
I see.
Yeah, they ignored any. That's another thing that is, sometimes when folk jump on, they will just ignore any warnings, guns aimed at them, anything. That's the issue we had yesterday. An anomaly, hopefully, and we're going to be talking to our board to be able to get clearance to just engage when that becomes the case.
If someone does hop on your train that are not allowed, and you have reason to believe that they're to cause harm, and they are boarding illegally, you as security have that right to kick them off that train by any means necessary.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I believe I'm not elucidating properly. It was an anomaly because they didn't engage with us whatsoever.
Oh, they just boarded the train.
Yeah,
Without
they
words.
ran up with no words until it was just. What did they say to you, Lucia?
You're a hostage now. You're a hostage. Put your hands
that's
up. You have 2
She
guns on
wasn't
you.
even
You're
taken
a
hostage, and they declared they had a hostage, so it was in a unique situation.
Interesting. Okay, I got it. All right, let's get back on topic. Okay, so any other takeaways or points that anyone wants to make real quick? Okay, here's how we can do this. Can I have my team separate into 2 groups again? Same teams. Instead of Garrett, I want you to join the deputy team and JJ join the transit authority team.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm still.
So everyone
defending this
just
time.
get on your side. So yeah, deputies on my right and everyone else on my left.
You're right.
My right. So deputies
right.
over here. Transit over
Yep.
Okay, we can do this a tad different. We'll just do one scenario here. Aren't you supposed to have 5? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Transit authority. At this time, your goal is to breach this train from the rear, moving up to the front of the train. You are to clear and eliminate any hostiles. Now, in this scenario, you may encounter negotiations.
It's time to
Take
kill
them
some
and navigate
train
through.
lackeys.
To my deputies, your goal.
I'm
Defend
sorry.
the train. Spread yourselves out amongst the train. Work together as a team and defend the train at all costs. Initiate negotiations with them and try to come to a resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now,
Ruben, it is gonna just be 4 of them because I want to watch this one.
okay, that's fine. For you, special instructions. If you hear bang bang and you're in the line of sight, drop. Okay. This is for them and for training purposes. Okay.
Yep.
This is not about your a win. This is just about them knowing what to do during your breach. Okay.
Yep.
Let's do
All
a
right.
couple of sneaky things.
I was going to suggest hiding in one of the closed off carts, like the meat one.
My,
At least having.
my suggestion was having one of us lay on one of the carts and wait for him to think they have the advantage and have us in one car, and then have whoever's laying on the cart come up behind them, drop down behind them.
I could try to find somewhere to lay.
And you are.
I am probably going to stick close to one of the wall carts and like one of the drop downs and see if they actually will clear below them.
We'll do this one scenario. And then
I want them to have that in mind.
Where the train
On,
will
s-
basically be
on second thought, laying down, this one's not about a win.
Okay.
I think
If you
they're.
wanna go down to the
You
other
definitely
I don't know.
want to. I want them to keep the flanking in mind. So
Yes,
definitely,
because
like if you
criminals
see
will
them funnel
definitely
into a
do it.
car, yeah, if you see them funnel
Okay.
into a car, run around and hop out and try to get behind them.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna look for a spot like that then.
Okay.
I'm gonna hide in one of the clothes on the
Real quick, 1 second.
meat packing one, so I can just
Open the
see
door
if,
and
see if they actually prepare for someone on the other side of the door.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Me and Shaw will lay most of the covering fire. It sounds like.
Yeah. So
say maybe in a zigzag and
here, I want you to make yourself somewhat visible.
You got a hostage over here. Miss Knight will be playing a hostage for y'all. Y'all may bargain her.
All right. We'll have the hostage go with Valen.
I'm
I
not
think.
gonna
yeah. Where's Valen at?
Valen's gonna be in the meat.
Go into the meat cart with Valen. Okay.
Meat cart, okay. Yes. Oh, the refrigerator cart, alright.
Hey, Valen. We have the use of hostage. I'm thinking maybe this would be like the final stage. Just have her locked in here with you.
Don't forget to close that door. There you go.
Yep, I'm. Oh, maybe.
Can you see me, Garrett?
Nope. No clue.
Wait, Garrett.
Oh.
Garrett.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to be with the hostage and sort of negotiate? I have a very particular thing in mind that I want to do.
Sure.
So yeah, right.
Mari, boo. Did you see me? Damn it. Okay.
We're starting, I think.
My spot's been ruined.
Just so you know, I am. I want to see if they pick up on breaking a negotiation terms.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell them that I'm going to, whenever they get here, I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna go out this door here, but in actuality, I'm gonna go out this door. So whenever they get here and the exchange is made, just whenever I have you go out the front door, I'm gonna try to get you to where you open the front door. Okay.
The one behind you? The one to my right?
The one behind you. They'll be coming from this way.
Aye, they're coming from this way.
Yeah.
Right? But
yeah.
you're gonna trick them and not go through that door.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna go to this door right here that I'm pointing at.
Aye.
But in actuality, I'm gonna go out this door. So once you
That
get
side
up,
then.
once you get up there to that door, you just tell them that I went out a different door.
Okay.
See if they pursue because I broke terms of negotiation.
All right. Understood.
I'm not sure if they will or not. I doubt it, honestly.
Well, it's a good test because it happens, does it not?
Yeah, some deputies will act on a term break.
Hmm.
Can you open this door back here? I'm just asking if you can. You don't have to.
I can. No,
Okay.
I can. Aye.
All right. Just make sure.
Nobody's on the right.
Bridge clear. I see someone here.
Bang, bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
Do not come in this meat cooler. I have a hostage. Do not come into the meat cooler. I have a hostage. If I see anybody try to open one of these doors,
You're negotiating.
if I see anybody try to open these doors, I will shoot the hostage down. Do you understand?
Alrighty, let's relax. How many of you got in there?
I just got one hostage, and
How
myself.
many of you are in there? Just you?
Well, it depends. How many of mine did you shoot down out there?
Honestly don't remember. We weren't counting.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I hope there's no more out there. Otherwise, you might be in trouble. It's just me, myself, and this hostage here.
Alrighty. Can I speak to the hostage?
Go ahead, hostage. Speak up.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Helena.
Alright, Helena. Have they hurt you at all?
Give me a wee push.
You know, I had to make her make sure she knew that I was serious.
Okay,
Trust me.
how bad are you hurt?
It's a bit of my shoulder blades a wee bit hurting and it smells in here. There's all dead carcasses.
Alrighty. So he didn't shoot you or anything. He just hurt a
No.
little bit.
No, just a wee bit. Just give me a wee push, that's all.
Okay.
All right, listen here, Mr. Train Man. Here's how it's gonna go. All right, I'm gonna give up this hostage in exchange for free passage. Is that
What
understood?
do you define as free passage?
Free passage off of this train and out of here.
How are you going to do that?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you know whenever I'm letting this hostage go. I'll tell the hostage to move forward to the door that I assume is closest to you. The front door here. Okay? She's facing towards y'all, just so you know for reference.
Okay, so down towards the back end of the train.
Yes. She's going to go to that door and open it. Once I let her move forward to open the door, I'm going to go to the back right door. Okay? My right, your left. It's the door closest to the door she will be walking to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Have you robbed any people or safes on this train?
Well, I was kind of the final stand here. I've robbed her, that's about it.
Okay, what'd you take off her?
Her sidearm.
Okay. And is that all you have on you? You've got your own stuff?
I have my own sidearm and rifle.
Alrighty. So it's just you in there, as well as your hostage?
That is correct.
Alrighty. How's this gonna work? Exactly how you said. She's gonna open this door, step forward into this car that I'm standing on top of right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go out of the side door off this train, and then you're gonna leave.
That is correct.
Alright.
Let me know whenever y'all are ready, then I'll give her the signal to go.
Alright. Go ahead and send her out.
Alright, hostage, move forward.
Someone be ready to secure our hostage.
Alrighty.
Bang.
Alright.
He's
gone. He's gone.
I don't know if he left. I don't know if he left. So he would yell bang. I don't know if he left.
To a fun black mound.
Okay, we all here?
I think so.
Missing one? I feel like we're missing someone.
Just Knight.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
Okay, Transit Authority. What did you take away from that?
JJ's a nuts.
Oh my god!
JJ thinks you can do long range with a shotgun.
Oh, come
He
on.
believes in his
Don't
repeater
bully
too much.
JJ.
I know
No,
how
we're on the
far
kid.
shotgun.
Wait,
can
what'd you
go.
call him?
I just needed you to clear the roof for me so I can hop up. Was all. I was the only one. I can't look behind me. As far as I know, I was the only one with the eyes on it.
Okay, well, it makes a good point here, though. Shotguns and rifles, two very different kind of weapons. They are two different kind of purposes. One's very close range, one's very far range. You can't achieve a long range with a shotgun, whether you like it or not. So, that being said, keep in mind with who you're with and what weapons they have, because it might be better for one person who has a shotgun to be able to push on the bottom rather than sit on the top and cover long range. Instead of having someone up there with a rifle. Very important that you think about these tiny things.
And pistol is always good backup to the shotgun.
Yep. There you go. Any other takeaways, real quick?
Look, I'll say when it comes to breaching the train, the most important aspect is always leapfrogging. You can tell me what that means.
I would kind of
Someone
compare it
here,
to a
come on.
bait stitch. That's kind of stupid, but you have one move up, you have the people behind them move up before them, and then you kind of overlap so that
Now,
no
when
one
I
is
was-
just pushing up in a straight line.
Exactly.
Everyone.
There should always be some type of suppressing fire in case, as you saw with both Val and popping out, and sure, there was always someone ready that if the person in front starts getting attacked, that they have a clear line of shot. There should always be someone on your six, and you leapfrog them with them, right? Especially when you're going from train carriage to train carriage. Having someone stay up on top of a carriage while the rest of them push down, or two, or whatever, is hugely beneficial, because if the other people decide to then rush upside the other side of the carriage of the flatbed, so you got a carriage, a flatbed, and then another carriage, you have suppressing fire, and you're not all just going to be sitting ducks while they get the high ground. It's hugely important when breaching a train. Probably the most important thing.
Yep, could have said it better myself. All right, and Alfred, I wanna talk to you specifically. How do you think you're doing in negotiations?
Probably piss poor.
Why do you think that?
Because I'm not really confident in what I'm doing at all.
Okay, well that's one step forward. You identified an issue, you took responsibility for it, and now you understand that it's something you need to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what was something you could have done differently, in your own opinion?
So I just complied with what he wanted. In that situation of if I was acting as transit staff, not as a deputy, where I wasn't interested in chasing them. Transit staff, once they're off our train and they're not currently a danger, I mean, that's the end of our jurisdiction. So when he said he wanted to leave and keep a hostage safe, I said go for it.
Yep, and I completely agree with that, and honestly, that's what you should have done. That was the right decision. Something that we tell our cadets, and every deputy understands, is that we will never catch everyone that we want.
Mhm.
There's always tomorrow, and there's always the day after that. There's always another day to catch these people. What matters the most is the people that are at risk, the people whose lives are in danger. So you opting to choose the life of Miss Knight was the right move.
Mhm.
Now, in my opinion, you should have done it faster.
Yeah.
You should have done it way faster. I know you were asking questions like, what kind of guns do you have and all that. I mean, that's okay in the long run, but you could, at the end of the day, your goal is to defend the train and to defuse the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, when they offered, hey, I'm just going to leave, you should just allow them.
Yeah, part of it was I was making sure that the people around me were in position in case, like, let's say he changed his mind and decided to light up the hostage, they could easily breach because they actually went up to the front, to the other side of the coal car, or not the coal car, the fridge car, to be able to open that door in case, and just surround him. But yeah, I did keep it going too long even when we were in position.
Yeah. Another thing I want to point out. Can anyone here tell me why it's important to count the people you shoot?
So you know how many are left?
Exactly. And also how many you're looking for after the fact. If you're just getting out of a shootout, you want to make sure everyone that you just shot down is accounted for. Otherwise, you can have someone bleeding out in the middle of a fucking field and probably die because you forgot that you shot them.
And they remember their friends.
They do. They remember it, and they will come after you like there is no goddamn tomorrow.
Criminals
I
who
knew we
use
had
any
two, but I
excuse
didn't
they
want to kill
can.
him wrong.
Even if you're not sure, give a rust estimate.
Okay.
Because even if it's just to yourself, because like I said, you need to know how many are around, how many you've just downed, and how many are still left standing. And that's something you need to communicate with the rest of your team too. If you shoot down someone, you need to say one down. Or if you see one that's like running off in the bushes, like, hey, there's one up, he just ran to the bush, heading north. Call it out. It's very important to know who's up, who's down, especially the people that are on your team as well. If you see one of yours go down, you need to call that out.
Do you mind if I add a couple things in that he could have done?
Sure, go for it.
A way to kind of keep control of that situation is you could have negotiated to have yourself open the door for the negotiations, so you could actually see what I was doing with the hostage. Because I could have very well said I'm a sender up front, and then quietly, choke her out or do whatever it is. And you would have no idea because the door wouldn't be open. You had no visual. Another little thing that I did, just to see if anyone picked up on it, is I actually broke terms of negotiation because I went out a different door than what I said I was going to.
I think you're gonna show up with a fucking double barrel point blank range.
Something I will say is that people break the terms of negotiations with us a lot recently. There's been so many times where we've met terms, we agreed to things, we made compromises, and they just break them as soon as we're done. It's to be expected. What I will say is don't trust the people that you're trying to negotiate with, but give them the benefit of the doubt at the very least.
Yeah, the thing is, you always want to have them be the ones that break terms first, because when you are negotiating for the safety of others, it is vitally important that you never lie.
Yes.
You can omit small details if you think it might endanger someone or what have you, but generally, if you make a promise, you are held to that. If you say, I'll let you take your people and leave, and you gun them down as they're fleeing, you have painted a target on your back the size of fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
You always keep your word. And sometimes people are going to take advantage of that, and they are going to lie and do whatever they can to get an edge in. But that just means that, well, the entire rest of the departments know that these people are not to be trusted. And they are going to find things a lot more difficult for them going forward.
Yeah. Going off his thing with, honesty and deals, don't take the first deal they offer you. Really think out your deals, because when you make it, think of all the ways it can go wrong. Hope for the best, expect for the worst.
Something I will say though is, once again, as transit authority, this is not to my deputies, to the transit authority. Your job is to defend the train, defend the lives that are aboard the train, and to defuse the situation as peacefully as possible. You see a way out, they have no reason to go against that. In this situation, in the scenario we just did, you just shot down all their friends. They have nowhere else to go. They are asking for a way out. You gave it to them. That was the right decision, and that was the right thing to do. And that's the kind of exact situation you're probably going to run into in the future days, where that exactly is going to happen. That's your primary goal. If someone asks, say, hey, let me leave with my people, and we go, let them do it. Obviously, to my deputies, if that is that, definitely consider your goals, like Ray said, but as transit authority, your goals are a little different than ours. Okay, all right. We are running a little thin on this time here, so let's do one more scenario. We'll have the train moving at a low speed. Let's do this. I want the transit authority to breach the train once again. This time it will be a movement. Do y'all have your horses nearby?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just grazing.
Okay. Go ahead and mount up. To the deputies, go ahead and get back on the train. Go ahead and spread yourselves out. Miss Knight, if you can, go ahead and get the train to low speed when everyone's ready.
Okay, low speed.
No, it's we're working with no hostage this time.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Jesus.
Yay,
People getting
cinnamon.
hit by horses.
Yeah, almost just died.
So we're working with no hostage this time.
Yeah, no hostage, but
Alright.
definitely. Or what you can do is just bluff. Just bluff.
I'd be capable of shooting while climbing a ladder.
Alright. What are we gonna do here?
Honestly, I'm thinking rooftop at first, and then moving down and moving back. I want us to fall back and really draw this last one out.
I'm gonna place myself earlier in the train because so far everyone's been like right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna place myself earlier in the train to sort of throw them off a little.
Yep. Listen, y'all
Okay,
got the
okay.
control on this. Do whatever you want to do in this training scenario to throw a twist in it. Give it a challenge.
All right.
Okay.
You got a senior deputy.
Alright, do we want to?
They're good.
Oh, yep.
Do we want to do? I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna kind of lay out
Oh
here,
my
see if I
God.
can maybe flank them, see if they pay attention.
Sounds good.
I just
Jumped
cleared
over me.
Gray.
Yeah. That was amazing. I just look up. You should have seen it. It was like in slow motion.
I just soared like an eagle.
You look like a goddamn superhero. Well, maybe a villain with a mask.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Solid.
You're principled, man.
What is it?
It works great.
What I'd like to
If only
do
you
is
had a black shirt too, you would
Wait.
be
I don't have my jacket.
unrecognizable.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing black and red. It's very outlawish.
Outlaw. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
basic.
The basic, yeah.
Do you have a skull on your gun? Because then you'd have the whole
No.
package deal.
No, I don't. I'm debating whether I actually want to take cover behind the closed door of the meat place for like just a final shot.
Mm-hmm.
I might actually do that. Oh wait, you can't open this door. Never mind, you can't open that door. Crap. Oh, back to where I was. Can't open the back door apparently.
Oh.
Hey, Gray.
Hmm.
What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to hold up. Oh shit, never mind.
Alrighty, Knight. Whenever you're ready.
boarded. How did their training exercise? The main time. Holy hell. Get to the left. To the left. Right. Technically on the right. Or left. Bye, bye.
Don't fall off on top.
I cannot hear. Even it would have bang banged me.
Don't come in here.
I'm being suppressed.
Being suppressed.
I'm stuck.
I can barely hear what's going on.
I know.
There.
Don't come in here.
Why not?
I got a hostage.
Where's our gang leader?
I got a hostage in here.
I'm at the front.
Sorry.
Who's out there?
I don't know where you're speaking from.
You should stand up, Shot. You should just stand up, put your hands up.
I'm in the meat room.
Yes, the entire time. I've played 20.
Alright.
Don't come in the meat room.
Okay, don't come. Am I the only one still
I'm alive.
I have a hostage.
Is he on top of the cart?
If she looks sleepy, don't worry about it.
Okay.
No.
Well, Lucy, if you're still standing, you're doing negotiations, so go
Yeah,
for it.
I've been trying to talk to you. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you.
Fuck. Okay. Alright, I don't think Alfred can.
I can
Okay.
hear ya. I can
Okay.
hear ya.
Alright.
Who's negotiating?
Lucy,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's a bit of an issue.
I'm stressed out. Did you shoot everybody out there?
Yeah.
Those are my friends.
Okay.
We just wanted a little cash.
Speaking to today.
Billy Bob George.
Alright, Billy Bob George, you said that you had a hostage with you. Can I make sure that they're alright?
No.
No. Well, we can't really.
He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Well, we can't really have a conversation if I don't know if that hostage is alright.
Ruben, is he actually okay?
The hostage is alright, I promise.
Alright, can she speak to me?
Who said it was a she?
Can they speak to me?
They might be a little incapacitated. They can't speak currently, but they're alive. I swear. You can believe me. I'm a man of my word.
All right. Although you are a man of your word, if that hostage isn't safe, negotiations are going to be a bit hard for all of us. You understand that, right?
Yeah. Did you really shoot everybody out there?
Oh yeah. It's just you, me, and a few of my other folks.
Well, I want off this train.
You went off this train, all right?
Yes.
Well, we're more than happy to let you off this train as long as you leave that hostage alone and leave her there.
Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, alright? Cause I definitely have a hostage in here. What I'll do is you all can open this door and then I'll just jump out the side. Cause there's for sure one in here.
Uh-huh. Even if there isn't, I'm more than happy to just let you leave as long as you don't cause no trouble for any folk.
Can't believe you shot everybody out there.
I don't know, maybe
You
don't
know
be on a train.
you've ruined my day. You shot everybody. What
Oops.
do you think I'm supposed to do now, huh?
Get off the train.
Get off the train and just leave my friends behind? Why don't you... Alright, let's just go, you know what? I will get off the train. How about that? Y'all can go ahead and open the door.
Alrighty.
Bang, 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 bang! Bang!
You are on the floor.
Yeah, you are.
Oh no!
Fall over, get back up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's
Yeah, wait. I've got this move.
the fact he's in a meat cart.
Alright, Garrett.
He's laying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I able to do anything to you right now?
I'm just laying on the ground.
If you can go and stop the train.
Oh! Oh!
There we go.
Okay, let's regroup everyone. Make sure we have a head count.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Good job, Lisa.
Did I hear a shot earlier?
I did not.
No from us.
Where is everyone?
Insanity theory getting a little more viable.
Okay, everyone's behind me. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep.
Everyone on the flatbed.
No, while they keep looking that way, you might find them.
Okay.
That was a long
Okay,
week.
just want to get a head count before we get moving again.
God,
We'll do a
was.
debrief once we get back to Armadillo. We'll just tell Knight to... I miss Knight. We're good to go back to Armadillo. Let's do our debrief there. Yep, so yeah, we'll finish up here then. Appreciate it. Okay, we're all here, right?
Thanks so.
Yep.
That's Armadillo.
Hey,
Just make
good
sure
job.
he's-
Mm.
Let's
Good job.
see. Nope, it's set to go around in a circle. So we'll need to stop. I can do it.
Give it a bang. Just give it. We'll give it a good old bang. Thank you very much, officer.
You want me to go and do that now?
I've never said bang as many times in my life as I have today.
Bang.
Was there a lot of
Maybe
people
it's just in
saying?
training.
God damn it! I've got
Was there a lot of people saying bang whenever the door opened? Because I couldn't hear anybody.
Yes.
Okay.
By the way,
I finally saw Flood pull a trigger. It's like, oh, okay.
That is a very important thing I found out. So if you are in one of these flatbeds and you are taking cover, not even quickly taking cover, but like this, you pop out, and you die.
Yeah, you were in the middle of the door the entire time.
I think it might be different if the gun's loaded. I ain't sure, really.
I will load 1 bullet.
On a moving train, things get strange. Whenever a train's in movement, things get odd.
Yeah, a moving train is vastly different from a stationary one. That's precisely why I wanted y'all to be on the attacking end of it, so y'all can see how different it can be.
It's also why Boz and Steve started clearing the train out last night with a knife.
Oh, Jesus, okay. But yeah,
Okay, so
if you
is it-
two, Weather and Flood, if you two want to expand on your own personal training for like, specifically on defending, feel free to. Of course, that's your right. But this was mainly targeting just to understand how to move in and train and mostly negotiation tactics.
How we handle things is we go on lockdown, which means we'll compress any passengers or notable figures into the first car. Whenever we have something happen, we always have at least 1 to 2 people assigned to the engineer, so there's no situations where they rush the engineer and the conductor and take them hostage. 2 people, it's more than enough to defend against any situation like that until we can get there. Frankly, we're going to have the engineer and the conductor always in the engine, away from gunfire, right behind the plate. So, even if a bullet comes their way, they're not likely to get hit. And we will have 2 near the end of the train and 2 in the middle, and that way they can flex and respond to whichever situation needs it, and we'll have constant runners between each point. Now, if we're locking down the train or we're compressing into one compartment, say we have passengers and there are people already aboard, we will compress fully and be able to adequately defend our passengers. And we try and keep a 1 cart buffer between any active situation and our passengers themselves.
Mm-hmm.
In the event that we're surrounded, we'll just have our passengers hit the dirt.
I have a hypothetical for you. Because, so you usually try to compress everyone to the front of the train, correct?
Yep.
So, what happens if, say, like what's happening right now, except she's like holding the train up from there. They've put like a wagon or an oil tanker, whatever, in the front of the train. And you got people on this ridgeline. Do you still move people up to the front of the train?
The one with cover, yes. If there's a passenger car, for instance, move them in there. We are basically riding a giant iron barricade. And if, for instance, if this was a situation, we just get inside of the cars with cover and open fire from them. If there's a wagon on the way, we'll probably just reverse. Full steam rear. We are not obligated to move forward. We can just leave. We have 1 or 2 directions to go on a train, forward and backward. We can choose backward whenever we want.
So true.
And if these people aren't pushing, well, I'm fine with that. They can just stay there on their little barricade. We'll just go backwards to the nearest town.
Good to
So
know.
long as our engineer and our conductor are safe and not being bothered, and our passengers aren't being injured in any way or put at risk, we can just leave. Our goal is not to... our main goal is not to drive them off. Our main goal is to get out of there intact. We are not responsible for incapacitating people and bringing them to the law. That's the law's job.
Correct.
So
we do have the right to lawfully detain folk.
We do, but I mean, it's not our emphasis.
They go, no, they want to get the fuck off the train, they get the fuck off the train.
Yeah.
The only time we would lawfully detain someone is when they pose a threat and we can hopefully pull into a station. As in, they have a hostage inside a car or something like that and the train is moving.
Yeah. For instance, last evening we had an incident with the Black Hats. They wanted us to move the train out of Saint Denis, and we said, no, we're not going to do that. We're parking right here at the station.
Right on the tracks.
They didn't have access to our conductor or engineer, so they couldn't force us to do shit.
Oh, it's Alfred.
I found someone's horse.
Oh.
Oh, that's mine. Why
Yeah, well.
was it following?
It wasn't. It was up on a cliff. I just remembered that it was
Oh,
there.
we went in a full circle, right?
Yeah, so I
right.
found Cinnamon and Charlie, but I didn't find my horse or Baron's, so...
I'm so fucked I have to get back to town.
Oh
You can
god,
just take
you're right.
You can just take Dakota if you like.
I have to go to St. Denis.
And we can
In
donate a wagon.
30 minutes.
Yeah, we can grab a wagon.
Have fun.
We do have the transit authority here, so...
Yeah.
We're gonna get a ride to Blackwater.
I did store a wagon that I brought inside the livery.
Does anyone have a wagon?
We have a fleet of wagons, so...
We're going to Armadillo or Tumbleweed?
Armadillo.
Good, I did
We're right
store
next to
an
Tumbleweed.
Armadillo. I rode one here from Valentine.
Yeah, we'll debrief there, get everyone's takeaways, and wrap it all up there. And after that, everyone's free to go do whatever they need to go do.
They're gonna do something.
Color wagon.
I'm probably gonna lay my head down in town once we get there.
Just... Can I have the other fish back if you need it?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guts is surprisingly clean after all that.
Cinnamon and Charlie just are along the tracks here. Gonna practice jumping off a moving train onto a horse.
I want to.
Done. Easy.
Get on a roof.
I didn't get my chance to jump on the roof.
Go on the roof right now and jump off on a Cinnamon or not Cinnamon, but Charlie when we get up here.
Lucy is awake now.
Huh?
See, there they are.
I always have been. What?
Lucia, there's your horse.
Hi, Cinnamon.
Bye, Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Hey.
Charlie boy.
Oh, there's the rest of our horses. There's Tyler, Garrett.
I'll have the stable hands go get them.
Yeah.
Armadillo has a lot, but it does not have stables, so you have to go
That's
like...
so unfortunate.
They need a reason there isn't tumbleweed. It's a public
That's
table
fair.
and a stable.
I just don't understand because it's got that big farm. Why don't they just turn that into a stable?
Armadillo?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a ranger staring at us.
Oh wait.
I think it's Sawyer.
Sawyer!
You can tell from here.
Actually, that does look like Sawyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Sawyer.
'cause she's got the pants, that hat,
that's
and the...
Sawyer.
Yeah, that's Sawyer.
Yep.
That's Sawyer because she has no friends around her.
August.
August, what the fuck?
Her and I shit talk each other. You should have heard what
fucked
she was saying to Manius last night. She ended my entire law career.
Oh, she's on the top of the rangy tower.
I saw her scramble to get up there.
She's one of the most recognizable people in the crossing.
Right.
You can literally see her from a mile away.
Mm-hmm. That's what happened. Nah, I'm not gonna be mean anymore.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm
Stop talking.
trying. I'm trying. Restraint.
Uh-huh. Isn't that supposed to be a virtue of deputyism? I don't know what else to call it.
I don't know. Senior deputy. Is it a thing of things?
What?
Is it a thing of things?
Senior.
Senior.
Mm-hmm.
But
You know,
elaborate. Okay.
Is restraint a value of deputies?
Yes.
All right, then yes, Lucy.
You didn't tell us you were a senior.
These two are both seniors right here.
Oh, congratulations.
Those two, not me.
I mean,
no, I guess
I
these two.
got promoted maybe an hour ago.
Oh, I got
Send us a
promoted
telegram.
yesterday.
But like a couple hours
Wow.
ago, and I've still not like fully processed that it even happened. So.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got a telegram.
Oh, that must be nice.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
August, you need me to send you a telegram?
Alrighty, before anyone checks their telegrams and does their own thing, let's do a little debrief here.
I'm gonna go check the tip line.
Can I? Okay, can we just have a second first? I need to like use the restroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna head on off.
I mean, we could basically.
Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna get started. Alright, so takeaways. Anyone? Any questions, concerns, points they want to make?
Basically, with the training, you can see the difficulties in breaching a train or dealing with unreasonable demands or just the situation, right? It's the same way in the department when we're dealing with a bank robbery. We don't know the group, we don't know the location, the time, any of that. It's basically going into it blind. So if you come into it blind, but you know what to look out for, or you know the basics of how to negotiate with the group, you'll do just fine. With the train, we all know the rules, we know the expectations of everything. Just make sure to rely on the people that you're close with in your department, but also with the sheriff's department as well. We're going to push through it together, and like Ruben said earlier, if we don't apprehend them on the train or the same day, we will apprehend them later. The biggest thing to take out of this is to make sure that anyone that is potentially harmed gets home to their family safe every night. Doesn't matter about gold or money or anything like that. It'll all come back to us eventually. That being said, great work. I'm glad no one's too injured. If you do have severe bruising, we do have some medical on duty to give you some Artica creams. But besides that, have a lovely night, and if you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself, which is Senior Deputy Parker, Senior Deputy Wiley, and Deputy MJ, for any concerns regarding the department with the Transit Authority.
And to the Transit Authority, if y'all ever are interested in further negotiation training or anything, or just really into training in general, just let us know. I'm more than happy to provide it to you.
Okay.
All right, that being
Is this
said,
like a meeting?
oh, we're just finishing up some training here.
Okay. So nobody's riding this train then?
It'll be going to depot shortly.
Gotcha. All right.
Interesting.
Everyone have a wonderful rest of your night, and thank you guys for coming to the training.
Thank you guys for doing this for us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, we try to do these bi-monthly, so this definitely won't be the last one.
All right.
All right, and break.
And break.
And
Alright.
break.
Hey, Sadie.
Yeah.
Are you going right back on duty?
Alright, I'm gonna go lay my head down.
Alright, yeah, can I get it?
Yep. Alright. Yeet.